in which employees lost.
Thank you. 19.
They will take a look at the situations in which employees lost their job as a result of their bosses going undercover on the long-running classic show Undercover
Wait,
Boss
did we already
USA.
watch this?
Cover Ronnie hates customers. Investigate how the companies operate. Number 1. First up, employee
No,
Ronnie hates customers. The CEO of Boston Market sends in Sarah Bittorf, the chief brand officer at the company, to assess his employees. He specifically assigns her to ensure that if there is anything that needs to be fixed, she does that immediately. Sarah
I've actually
clearly
met Boss Market
understands
like
the
once or
significance of
twice.
her assignment and does not want to fail her boss.
Hi, Sarah. Have a seat. I've spent so much.
Vampy! My girl! My girl! They found her biddies. You are so sweet. I thank you so much. Sage, green platinum. You kill it, Vic. You got great hair.
Time in the field, they're going to recognize me right away. You have a great advantage. They're not going to know who you are, and you're going to get down to the issues working alongside of them.
The CEO is putting a lot of faith in me for this assignment, and I have to get it right. My husband's gonna freak out when he sees this. Customer interaction happens. I can influence the customers as well. A diner waitress who hopes to open her own restaurant.
Undercover boss Sarah meets Ronnie, who shows her around. Initially managing to charm Sarah with his jokes and banter, he soon takes an offensive turn. While showing Sarah the way they do things, he constantly mentions hating his job and hating the standard that the company has set
for real.
for them.
Because our hourly shift supervisors are in a leadership role, they set the tone for all the employees in the restaurant. So we want them to be energetic, positive attitude, and we want them to be really focused on delivering warm and friendly service.
I'm Ronnie.
Hi, Rachel. Nice
Nice to meet you. You excited?
Yeah, a little nervous.
You have a great teacher.
Oh, good.
Standard procedure is to greet the customer as they walk in, say, hello, welcome to Boston Market, you know, blah, 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 whatever. I'm like the Kim Kardashian of Boston Market.
My first impression of Ronnie
He's
is
a
his jokes are all
queen.
inappropriate. He's really kind of fun.
It shouldn't be a question because that is what corporate has told us to do. It has to look like that at all times. Otherwise, we get in trouble. Ridiculous standards.
Ronnie kept referencing, this is the way we do it because corporate tells us to. That concerns me a little.
And if that wasn't enough damage to his image, Ronnie goes on to express how much he hates children and elderly customers. While packing some of the food, Sarah points out that one of the items is very greasy, to which Ronnie says, they're customers. They're not anything special, leaving Sarah appalled.
Children and old people are literally the worst I've ever seen in my entire life because none of them know what they want and they're like literally can't talk. You just kind of have to deal with it.
Our guests are our bread and butter. They pay our checks. They pay his paycheck.
They're just gonna be here.
Like, bro. I mean, like, he doesn't know his undercover boss, but, like, I would not be saying that shit on camera, like, knowing this is gonna be aired, knowing that your boss could see it. Good night, Mel. We'll miss you.
Dealing
Like,
with
for
your
real.
And we just have to wait.
JK.
I don't know how hard it is to read a menu, but you know.
Families include kids and they include older people.
Not my family. As soon as you start to get old, my family over 50, we fucking murk you. We fucking push you off a cliff in Midsummer.
Boston Market. Oh, that one's kind of greasy.
They're customers, they're not anything special. Customers are such like little bitches and like all the time is all about like
damn
pleasing the customer. Like
actually,
Yeah, well,
not.
that's the business
I would not want to go to his boss market.
that we're in, right?
Yeah.
Sarah's furious with the way Ronnie feels about Boston Market's customers. She feels she needs to take immediate action. After calling Ronnie outside for a minute, Sarah reintroduces herself as the chief brand officer at Boston Market. She goes on to explain to Ronnie how one of the values of Boston Market is love to serve. And Ronnie clearly does not fall into that category. She sends Ronnie home for the day, who feels that this action has not been taken justly. Honestly, good work, Sarah.
I can't have someone who just told me that they hate customers more than anything in the world. The complete antithesis of what we stand for. I can't stand by and let this happen for 1 minute longer.
Damn.
Ronnie, can I talk to you outside?
Yeah, sure.
So, Ronnie, I wanted to reintroduce myself to you. I'm not actually Rachel.
Who are you?
My name is Sarah Bittorf. I'm the chief brand officer of Boston Market.
No.
And you're on Undercover Boss. I did get you. Got you saying a bunch of things about our customers.
I did.
So smug off firing.
I'm angry and I'm
I'm flip-flopping. That's what pays your bills.
heartbroken and I'm disappointed. One of our values is love to serve. And you don't seem like you love to serve. Without the guests in there, we don't have a business.
No gas.
Paycheck, and neither do I. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you home for the day. I want to think about whether this is really a great job choice for you.
That's it? That's all? I don't know. I didn't think it was that terrible. It's not wrong of me to hate people. I'm not trying to justify like how mean I was to a customer. Like they don't know I'm saying it, so it's not really that big a deal.
Number 2.
I mean, listen, I'll say that, like, you probably shouldn't be, as a manager, be like spreading that toxicity amongst like the crew and new people and staff. Like that's the only reason I'll say. Like, yeah, I agree. Like, if you really don't like people, like, who gives a fuck? But like, if you're at your job, like, okay, here's what I hate, and one thing I've been noticing, and next time I see this, I'm gonna slap somebody. I hate going to a fucking restaurant or a fast food restaurant and they act like they're bothered that I'm there. Like, motherfucker, this is your job. If you don't like it, go get a different fucking job. I'm so sick of employees like I went to McDonald's the other day, bro. And she's like, "What do you want?" I'm just like, "Bitch, I want you to fix your attitude." All right? I get it. It's hard out here. It's tough out here. But listen, god damn, the biggest thing they should be paying you for is to fucking give me my fucking McChicken with a decent ass attitude. I don't need any sass and attitude from fucking Susie behind the counter. Like, why are you mad at us? Exactly, bro. Exactly. Oh yeah, no, you don't have to be like, when the customers aren't around, you don't have to be like, oh my god, the customers are amazing. I just want to fucking get on my knees and sklork, suck their dicks. Like, you can quit. Like, bro, go get on. I'm just like, I'm so sick of like not wanting to go to restaurants because like the employees are so like, A, they don't want to be there. They're so hostile. They're not gonna make my food correctly, so like I'm wasting my money. Like, bro, you can't even have time to get fast food anymore because they're gonna fuck your shit up. They're gonna give you a terrible attitude. They're gonna take forever because like, bro, like you'll go there and like, no one wants to do their job. What up, Demon? It's good to see you. Demon, you probably need to wear my thighs like a. Never mind. You should probably. I don't know what to say, bro. You're horny. You're down bad. You have issues. It's the hardest job ever to get me a vape. That's even sadder. Vape shops are like the best jobs, I feel like.
Up next, front desk associate Jacqueline needs
I
an
leave.
attitude fixing. Founder of Retro Fitness,
You're
Eric
down bad too. No, I'm not.
Sabori tackles some very heavy lifting of his own as an
Alright,
undercover
we
side
saw this one.
How are you? Love
uses her way for smooth and calm.
super and can't supposed to have
out of the bar.
you're gonna do it like it.
And Eric is the franchise guide.
With this and Jacqueline, I got.
Yeah. How
Three of Dukes the undercover boss.
Thank you, Jack.
So the other day we actually watched a video that was just about that one girl, so we're not gonna watch it again.
Jacqueline.
Flirts with me, Sam.
Number 3. Next, the undercover boss catches
Don't work
Aaron
that
in
job.
illegal
Yeah, don't work in service. Listen, if you don't want to work with customers and you're just a nasty ass person and you're awful to get along with, go work in a fucking factory or something where I have to see you in your fucking shitty ass attitude. Alright? That's all I'll say. Go fucking work where you don't have to fucking serve people. Like, how you work in the service industry and not want to fucking serve? So I wanted it roasted. And like, yeah, bro, like, I don't know.
Jane Grodable, chairman of Donato's Pizza, works undercover at a company where she meets the delivery
No,
driver
my vape
Aaron,
shop
with
chill
whom
as
she
fuck.
sees.
Listen, chat. If I go to a vape shop and they're not from the Middle East, I don't buy from them. Middle Eastern vape shops are the only ones I trust, bro. Listen, like they know something. They know something that we don't. And listen, they're dope. You know what I'm saying? No worker. I love retail. He's stressed. Sometimes, literally one time, my fucking plug sold me. He like handed me my fucking he handed me the fucking joints that I buy. He said Allah Akbar, and I was like, fuck yeah, bro. Like, this is a great life. Yeah, dude, definitely trust. I like being home. Like I don't trust white people vape shops. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Like, dude, one time, listen, okay. I'll tell you how. So, one thing I learned about living in New York City, and when I was living in my apartment complex, I was asking around about hitting up plugs and where's the best place to buy weed and where can you always find weed on the low. And Middle Eastern people in vape shops always sell weed on the low. So if you're the type of person, like if you look like a cop, like no offense, if you look like Turkey and you say, hey man, you selling weed out of the back of this vape shop, you're probably not, they're gonna be like, what the fuck, brother? They're like, get out of here, brother. Nicotine, jewel pods only. But if you look like me, I'm just like, yo, dude, I need a cup of G or something. You guys got anything real? You got any actual weed? None of this Delta shit. You can always buy weed from them. And yeah, end of story.
He's incredible potential. She initially describes him as the perfect driver, but a few deliveries in, his true colors begin.
Donatos instead of Domino's? What is with all these brands on Undercover Boss that sound just like other ones but aren't? Like we had Buffalo's Wings and Rings on the last one, and Donatos instead of Domino's.
The show.
So we're just gonna go ahead and
They
grab the
sell the
ticket,
name.
take the bag up here. We're just
Maybe
out the door.
not. You're a young girl.
And when we get up there, we gotta grab the pizza.
Okay.
You're girl coded.
All right, so come up and watch what I do.
You're a run, huh?
Get it up the step. You want to address the customer by their name. Hey, what's up, Mark? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm pretty good. You
Imagine like get your pizza delivered and it's just cameras.
just go ahead and double check that.
looks good.
All right, awesome. All right, thank you.
The change.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Mark. All right, you have a good one. Thanks.
I love that Aaron had a really great customer service balance with speed. We get your total as 15, 18.
Perfect. Keep the change.
All right, now run. Come on.
I can't, I have to go this way.
Come on, quicker. All right, boom. We're at 1 minute and 8 seconds.
That was good, right?
That was epic. That was
See,
actually, that
Aw.
was really good.
Aaron's perfect picture of what a delivery driver is. He is fast, he's nonstop, the perfect delivery driver.
What's
Aaron
going on?
confesses that sometimes when he has a few extra minutes on hand, he tends to join some of the customers who invite him over to smoke pot and then continues driving.
Dude, see, they're always great workers, but they're normal people, and every person who's normal who has an opportunity is gonna slip up and do stuff, and they keep them talking long enough.
And making deliveries, an occurrence that enrages Jane immensely.
I have a really good time doing it. A lot of people smoke pot, and they will, like, invite me to come in for a little bit.
You do not. I can't think of another time I've been this disappointed. I
To
feel
run like to the door stuff when I delivered Jimmy John's, I'd get in trouble if it wasn't fast. Wait, really? That's crazy, bro. I'd be so good at that, bro, because I was a sprinter in high school. Turn
like
the blind
betrayal.
eye.
And you get back in your car and you drive.
Well, it's not like I sit there and smoke for like 20 minutes.
Not only is it just not safe, it's illegal.
Jane confronts
True.
Aaron regarding his behavior and made it clear that she would have to let him go because he's an exceptional worker. If he takes a drug test in the next 30 days, there's a possibility that he could be rehired. Aaron agrees to the condition and promises to
Fucked
prove to
up.
Jane that he really appreciates the second chance.
When you told me you smoked pot on the job, I've never been so angry in my life. Well, you know I have to let you go. As a delivery driver,
Really?
I don't want to make a deal with you because I do like you.
She's like, I'm gonna sleep with you.
You do a lot of the right things.
Yeah.
That's
You're
the
fast on your
munchies.
feet. I'm going to give you a second chance. If you can
Basic on that
take a
wall.
drug test in 30 days,
Okay.
come back and work in the kitchen.
Wow. Would really appreciate that. All right, great.
Finally, the undercover boss
bang
has to
going
put a
on her
manager
head.
back in line. When Kobe Brooks,
I
president and
missed-
CEO of Hooters, goes on
We watched this one too. Dang, this is from the same YouTube channel that we watched the other one for. They literally just reused
We
them.
have seen rude employees getting fired all the time, but there is no shortage of employees who abide by rules and actually love their work.
Not
and
the
to show you
boot-
such
the
employees don't
bootlickers.
exist, we have secured
Not the fucking bootlickers. Fuck the bootlickers.